If your cat stares at you while you eat, you're not just being watched. You're being read, evaluated, trusted, and quietly communicated with. It might feel like judgment. That fixed gaze. Those unblinking eyes while you take a bite. Almost like they're thinking, really? That's what you're eating? But here's the truth. They're not judging you at all. They're doing something far more specific. Something most cat owners never even realize is happening. Because hidden inside that simple moment are signals. Subtle ones. Consistent ones. And once you notice them, you can't unsee them. If you like understanding how your cat actually thinks, make sure you subscribe, because this is where things start to connect. Let's break it down. Number 1, the social safety check. Picture this. You're mid-bite, and your cat is sitting nearby, completely still, watching you like a tiny guard on duty. It looks funny, but it's not random. There's a real instinct behind it. Because your cat is using your mealtime as a checkpoint, a moment to scan their world, to confirm that everything is stable, predictable, safe. Here's how it works. When you sit down to eat, your body changes. You slow down. You relax. Your movements become controlled and steady. To your cat, that shift means something important. It signals that nothing is wrong. No danger. No urgency. No disruption in the environment. You become a reference point. An emotional signal that says, everything here is okay. And your cat reads that instantly. Now imagine what they're actually watching. Not your food. You. Your posture. Your breathing. The rhythm of your movements. They're tracking your body language far more closely than you realize. Because in their world, your behavior helps define whether the environment is safe or not. And once you see that, that quiet stare across the room stops feeling random. Because it's not curiosity. It's calibration. Your cat checking the state of their world. Through you. How fast you breathe. Whether your shoulders are tense. Even the little micro expressions you make when you're distracted or stressed. And here's the cool part. Both confident and shy cats do this. A confident cat may be verifying that the environment is secure because they're the co-manager of the household. A shy or cautious cat may be using your cues to reassure themselves that nothing is about to change. Does your cat stare more when you're stressed or upset? You might be noticing a pattern you never realized was there, but safety is only one side of it. And the next part of their gaze reveals something much warmer and more unexpected. Number 2, the bond signal, a form of shared social time. Your cat isn't just watching you eat. They're inviting you into a ritual. That might sound like a bold claim, but for cats, shared timing is one of the strongest social signals they have. In multi-act groups, cats often hover near each other during meals. Not necessarily to share food, but to share time. And when your cat plops down next to you while you're eating, that's their version of pulling up a chair. They are syncing their rhythm with yours, treating you as part of their social circle in a way that feels natural to them. Some breeds lean into this even harder. Ragdolls, Maine Coons, Burmese. They're basically the extroverts of the cat world. But even the most independent cats show affection through presence. They don't need to sit on your lap or rub your leg. Just being there calmly, sharing the moment is the affection. This goes beyond safety. It's belonging. It's that quiet, subtle, hey, we do life together moment that cat people treasure without always realizing it. But if cats treat mealtime like social bonding, what else are they studying while they watch you chew? Number 3, curiosity and food anthropology. Imagine your cat narrating your lunch like a nature documentary. Here we observe the human in its natural habitat consuming the mysterious crunchy object. It's a funny image, but honestly, it's not that far off. Cats are natural foraging detectives. They study how other creatures interact with food. Because in the wild, observing another animal's eating patterns could mean survival. So, when your cat watches how you eat, your pace, your posture, the sounds you make, they're gathering intel, not judging, just analyzing. And here's the twist. Curiosity doesn't automatically mean they want to bite. Sometimes they're simply trying to understand the pattern. Crunch something loudly and watch their head tilt. Open a container with a creamy smell, and you'll see their nose twitch thanks to prey profile, scent overlap. Research on kittens raised closely with humans shows they develop stronger food anthropology habits. They grow up thinking human eating rituals are part of the environment they should study. It's funny, it's adorable, and it explains so many of those wide-eyed stares. But how do you know when your cat is simply observing and when they're asking for a taste? Number 4, the silent request. Can I have some? but not always. Here's a confession. Most of us have misread our cat's intentions at least once. That intense stare can feel like begging, but half the time your cat isn't asking for food at all. They're just quietly participating in the moment. Real begging has a very different personality. You'll see signs like pawing at your leg, little chirpy meows sitting upright like a fuzzy meerkat, or that slow blink-lean combo that basically says, "I'm adorable and hungry." Some cats even add a tiny tail tip twitch for emphasis. But silent staring, loafing nearby, watching from a distance with relaxed eyelids, that's not soliciting. That's companionship. It's them saying, "I like being here while you do your thing." If you do have a cat who begs, gentle redirection works best. Set a feeding routine, reward calm behavior, and never offer unsafe foods like onions, garlic, chocolate, grapes, or anything heavily seasoned. No food shaming here, just safe suggestions. Have you ever thought your cat wanted a bite only to realize they just wanted your company? It happens more than you'd think. But sometimes that stare means something deeper, something protective. And this part surprises almost everyone. Number 5, the protective instinct guarding you. Yes, really. Picture your cat sitting upright facing the doorway like a tiny furry bodyguard while you're just trying to enjoy your sandwich. It looks random, but this is one of the most overlooked instincts in cats, the protection reflex. In the animal world, eating is a vulnerable moment. Heads down, attention divided, senses distracted. And some cats, especially confident or territorial ones, instinctively keep watch while you chew. They'll position themselves between you and an open space, flick their ears toward every sound, or glance around the room as if they're running silent threat assessments. Scientists call this protective vigilance, but in plain language, it's your cat making sure nothing sneaks up on you. They've decided you're part of their circle, and circles look out for each other. This behavior shows a surprisingly deep level of trust and companionship. Your cat feels safe enough to guard and connected enough to think you're worth guarding. It's subtle, it's sweet, and most people never realize it's happening. But here's the twist. While their body does the guarding, their eyes are delivering the real message. And that message is about to make this whole behavior click in a new way. Number 6, what your cat wants you to learn from their eyes. Here's the thing your cat will never say out loud, but always says with their eyes. That line might sound dramatic, but it's exactly what's happening in those quiet mealtime moments. When your cat watches you eat, they're blending multiple instincts into one meaningful gesture. Trust, curiosity, bonding, territory sharing, and emotional syncing. Cats rarely stare without intention. To them, your smallest movements send signals. Your pace means safety. Your calmness means stability. Your presence means home. Studies on feline social behavior show that cats communicate heavily through eye language. A relaxed stare with slow blinks isn't passive watching. It's emotional confirmation. It's your cat saying, "We're good. I'm with you." And when you slow blink back, you're speaking right in their native emotional dialect. These moments are tiny and quiet, but they are some of the most honest glimpses into your relationship. They reveal how much your cat tunes into you, aligns with you, and folds you into their world. So, next time you feel their eyes on you mid-bite, try acknowledging them. A small blink, a soft smile. It's a whole conversation they've been waiting for you to notice. And if this is the message they are sending, what does it all mean for your bond going forward? At the end of the day, that little stare your cat gives you during mealtime is so much more than a look. It's affection wrapped in curiosity, trust mixed with observation, and a quiet reminder that you're part of their world in a way they don't offer lightly. Those eyes reveal a lot. How safe they feel, how connected they are, and how much they choose to share the moment with you. This is one of the purest, simplest windows into your cat's emotional life. A tiny ritual you've probably seen 1,000 times, but maybe never really saw until now. So, tell me in the comments, what does your cat do when you're eating? Do they stare, chirp, sit politely, or try to physically climb into your bowl like a chaotic little gremlin? I genuinely want to know. I love reading those stories. And remember, the more you understand these everyday moments, the deeper and sweeter your bond with your cat becomes. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And give your cat a blink for